Okay, in this video we're going to test out the Deep Zoom Composer, so I'm going to open that now. Now this will allow you to make deep zoom folders so that they can be, so the content in LADS can be updated. You want to start by creating a new project. You can give it a name. We'll call this one Test Tutorial. Alright, so you start the blank screen here. You go over to the right to add image, and you can choose the images. We'll use this one for now, and it'll import it in. So you have 3 tabs up top. That was the first step that we just did, choosing our image. Now we go to Compose. You'll notice the images end up down here on this bottom panel, so all you got to do is drag it over here, and then you export it. And here it is. And by the way, in the Compose section, if you notice, there's information about the size of the image. That'll be important because you need the width afterwards. So when we go to export, we want to check these settings here on the right, make sure that we're choosing images, give it a name, image 16. This is the location. You shouldn't have to change that. Now, if you notice, there's export options. There's either export as a collection of multiple images or as a composition of a single image. We want single image. JPEG format's fine. I like to make the quality 100. Image width, if you remember from the Compose section, was 1350. And we're ready to go. Now, if you'd like, you can preview it first, and it'll give you a preview here in your browser. This is something that you can zoom into and test out. Actually goes in pretty far too. It's Silverlight here. And once you're satisfied with what you got, just click Export. And there we go. Now I like to take the image folder, so this will show us what we've got. And these are the contents of the Deep Zoom folder just created. If you notice, there's all sorts of folders, and that basically it breaks the image down into various images for different zoom settings. This is the final one where it's really sliced it up completely when you're completely zoomed in. So anyway, we're satisfied with this, but what I like to do is take it a step back so I can actually just copy it. So that image 16 folder, and I go ahead and copy it, and then we're done here. And close that. I like to save. And we're finished. Now, you can take that when you go into LADS, and let's see. You go into the area where your images are, data, and your deep zoom folders. And you can dump what we just copied here. There's image 16. But the tricky part is, now what we need to do is get rid of these 2 scene and sparse images we no longer need. So we delete those. We change the name of the XML file here to just DZ, and the output files becomes DZ underscore files. Lastly, image 16. This folder gets renamed to image16.jpg. Now all you would have to do from there is edit the new collection XML to reflect that. Well, and when you're done with the XML, we're not going to go into that now. You just need to add the thumbnails, one in the thumbnail folder get out of there. That was Dreamweaver. You go into the thumbnail folder and add a thumbnail for that image, and also one here in the main images folder, another thumbnail, and you're set. And that's how you would add content.